Black Oni.
What's up, Tubes? This is your boy JBlaze06 here, giving you some Battlefield 4 gameplay commentary. I am sniping in this match. You'll see me playing on the PS4, trying to get my snipe on, trying to really get used to bullet drop and leading with my shots and stuff like that. So you'll see some really good, well-placed shots, and you'll see some not so very good shots. So I'm tracking this guy a little bit, trying to get the drop on him. There we go. So I'm going to open up first by saying, JC Mac 120, shout out to you for giving me the idea of doing this right now. I wasn't going to do this for a while, but I figured I might as well start this series up a little bit. There'll be a description, a link in the description down below for you guys to go check out his channel. He's one of my best friends. I've been playing with him since, I think, 06 or 07. I can't remember which one of those, but we've been playing for a long time. So he's one of my go-to people when it comes to most things, really. And this will be a series of stories I tell over gameplay. Some of these will be funny stories, and some of these will be, crazy stories, or crazy thing that's happened in my life and stuff like that. So, you guys, if you like this type of thing, make sure you let me know in the comment section down below. I think this guy is just floating down as a dead man. But yeah, this story is about a college experience, and first of all, you'll see me still trying to hit this dude. I was a terrible lead shot. I think I just assumed he was way further away than he actually was, and I didn't notice that little fucking meter was how many meters away they were. I didn't put two and two together there because I was like, oh, that's a cool little thing on the side. Anyway, yeah, college was a really fun experience. Most of you guys who've watched my other videos know that I'm a college guy. I went to school to be an artist, and now I'm a designer and illustrator. I work for an organization. I do stuff as a freelance artist for Black Oni. I do all types of stuff now. So for you guys out there, who are still looking to get into college and thinking about doing it, if you can afford it, or if you can find like some really kick-ass scholarships and grants and stuff like that, apply for them and just do it. It's one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life. But one of the experiences at my school that is very notorious, a lot of people know it for good or for bad, for the foam dance party that we hold. Now, our school isn't really that big, and so within the first couple of months, a lot of people already know each other. And look at that, I fucking threw the gun away without meaning to. I was just trying to find enemies. And, once a year, the school holds the foam dance party, which is basically a big party that they hold that's outside, and they have a swimming pool, like one of those inflatable swimming pools. They fill those with foam. Like, they have a foam generator at the back of it, and they fill it with foam, and they have music, and you dance, and people doing whatever they gotta do in there. Now, little did I know going into that, people were talking rumors and shit, like, oh, yeah, I got fucked up there, right? People were, had their own rumors, and they were saying, oh, yeah, you shouldn't go to the foam dance party. There's, like, all this stuff going on. I'll tell you what goes on at the foam dance party. So, my freshman year in college, I had a girlfriend at the time, and even then I wasn't trying to, like, go crazy fucking around with all these chicks anyway. I fucking went to this phone dance party thinking, all right, this will be cool. I'll be with some friends. We'll be, doing whatever. I never did anything like this before, so it should be fine. It should be a good time. And you go in there, and it's like soapy. It's crazy. There's music, people dancing, all these girls everywhere and shit. It's good times. And homeboy in the back is banging some chick while he's in the foam. And I'm like, yo, what is really going on right now? Like, there are people straight having sex in this foam dance party. And, like, there's this foam everywhere. So, like, some people are covered almost head to toe in foam, and some people not so much. So, some people going crazy. Some people got drinks in the foam dance pit. I don't know how they brought that in there without, one of the administrators saying something and seeing something, because usually they're pretty strict about that kind of thing. Yeah, you about to see me go a little crazy here. Yeah, took his ass down. But yeah, they were drinking. There were people going crazy in there, fucking, having sex, and kissing, making out, and all this crazy shit. And I'm looking at my boy, my roommate at the time. I was like, yo, you see this shit? Like, is this what people was trying to warn us about? And so apparently there were all types of stories, like people getting like fucking STDs while they were in the fucking foam dance party. Someone I know ended up getting pink eye, which which is some other crazy. You see me sniping this dude though? And then I try to stop this dude from knifing me. I didn't really know what to do about that. This was one of my earlier gameplay videos, so I was like, "Oh, what do I do?" And he was like, "Nah, fuck you." And so that was the end of that. But yeah, it was crazy, and I ended up almost fucking suffocating back there because my dumbass thought it was a good idea to go all the way in the back of the foam dance pit and like get the full experience of the foam. And I was like, yo, I can't breathe. I was like reaching out to one of my friends and he was still dancing. He didn't know what was going on. He's like, I was like, I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die. And he was like, oh shit, you alright? I was like, nah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I just, almost died or whatever, but it's cool. Glad to know you got my back. And I thought I was gonna die in the foam dance party with fucking STDs in there and shit, suffocating on foam. Yo, it was crazy. And so, ever since then, I told people, I was like, yo, you go in there, you watch your ass. People fucking in there, people dying in there, people drinking and shit. So, all in all, when you hear somebody at a college party or something like that telling you there's probably a good chance that there's some crazy shit going down, you take their advice. There's usually a good reason why people are saying that shit. So I'm still alive. I'm good. But I'm pretty sure the parties still go on at that college. I think it's still a thing. So more power to them. That's good shit. But that's crazy. It's crazy. Fucking on a dance floor, man. But yeah. Anyway, I think since this is a long video, I can do like a 2-for-1 here. I can tell you guys another story. Another college story at that. If you guys prefer college stories or if you prefer other types of stories, just regular life stories, then I could definitely give you guys that shit. So one thing that has been really apparent about me growing up, even to this day to an extent, is that I'm oblivious when it comes to certain shit. Like when it comes to, alright, I'm used to females being really friendly to me all the time. And so growing up, like in high school and shit, like girls were just nice to me all the time. So I was like, all right, this is just, of course in high school you're just self-conscious anyway. So you're like, all right, whatever. I'm just some geek gamer dude who loves anime and shit. Like, pretty sure there are all these chicks being nice to me for no reason. And look at this shit. Yeah, I didn't know that could happen, but it could. Oh, I got fucked up. Fucking building just fell on me. Like, what? But yeah, man. I'm oblivious to certain types of things. Not as much now, because I kind of got shit figured out. But apparently, a lot of girls in high school used to like me, and I didn't know this was a thing. I thought this was just the way of life. People were just being nice and shit. But apparently, most girls who are just being nice to you, if you're at least a good-looking dude, have alternate motives. So, that was a life lesson. But anyway, there was this girl in college that I liked. I had a crush on. And I had a girlfriend for a lot of my college years who went to a different school. But, this was during one of the terms where we were on a break or broken up or whatever. And I, for whatever reason, decided, I was going to party more. I was going to go out to more parties. I'm going to not put myself out there, but, hang out with people, be more social in college. Because that's one of the perks to being in college. You can be social all the time. You can, have a good time and have lifelong friends and relationships that you establish and shit. So, that was good shit. And, I've always liked this girl. She was cute. She was nice. Like, this is a white girl. She had I ain't trying to be rude or anything, but she had some tickle bitties. She was sexy, and she was in one of my art classes. I was like, yo, let me find out. Of course, at the time, I had a girl, so I wasn't even, sweating it. But then we broke up, whatever. And we hung out a bunch of times in college, really. And we were at this party. I didn't even know she was going to be at this party, but we ended up going to the same party one night. And of course, the school is pretty small, so it was like I'm bound to find, all the people that I usually see anyway. And we were both drunk. She was fucking plastered though, but like I was drunk and she was drunk. And I made my way over to the guy's bathroom, and I saw her. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing in the guy's bathroom? This is where we got. And she was like, oh, one of my friends isn't feeling too well, blah, blah. I'm helping her. I'm like, all right, well, it's no big deal. I'm not worried about it at all. So we was talking in the bathroom. We just chatting in the bathroom while we were drunk. Like, no big deal. And, like, I went back into her room. We were playing, water pong, whatever. Playing cards and shit. And I go back out in the bathroom, and she's still there. I'm like, yo, what is this chick still doing here? And, like, I guess she came in to the room again, had more drinks, and then she went back out to help. And so by the time I saw her the second time, she was just like, she was tripping a little bit, she was stumbling. I was like, oh yeah, you're done. And at this point, she was just looking at me, she was like, Will, you're cute, you're so cute, you know that? You're so cute. And I was like, all right, she's obviously mad drunk. Like, I'm not gonna be that dude who's trying to, like, mess around with a girl while she's super drunk. I don't want to be that guy. And so I was like, you're cute too. We were going back and forth between that shit. You're cute. I was like, all right, this is getting old. She's obviously mad drunk. I'm going to go back in the room. I was like, yeah, you got to come back in here, blah, blah, blah. So, long story short, I ended up, at the end of the night, just going back to my room, hanging out. I think I ended up playing some video games at the end of that night. And I thought to myself, I was like, I wonder if that was just her kind of speaking her mind, or if that was just her fucking totally wasted. I don't know what that was. It could have been anything. I come to find out, Shorty ended up breaking her leg that night. I was like, what? What the fuck happened? So I don't know the whole story. She told me, but I completely forgot what it is by now. But she ended up breaking her leg. And we went out a couple of times after that to parties and shit like that. But I never really thought anything of it. I never really thought she had like a thing for me or anything like that. And plus, she smoked too, and that was basically like my deterrent away from her because she cigarettes. I hate cigarettes so much, man. Like there is no bigger turn on for me aside from not being attractive than cigarettes. Like I can't stand that shit. So she smoked again. The girl was beautiful. And I've had a crush on her for a while before that. So, yeah, she ended up breaking her leg, and I was like, yo, if she ended up spending the night with me, she probably would have been fine. She would have felt real good after that night. She would have been all right. So, to this day, I kind of regret not doing that. And, since then, I've kind of taken the more YOLO approach to life. but yeah, man, I felt so bad at that point. That could have been a pretty cool thing. But all in all, those are two kind of some of my strange stories, crazy stories if that, or funny or whatever. Yeah, if you guys like the video, as always, press the like button, subscribe. There's gonna be way more stuff on the channel. I have a time-lapse video going up of Mega Man, and my homeboy is from work. He did a song about Mega Man. It wasn't about Mega Man. It was kind of like centered around Mega Man. It had like a little 8-bit guitar riff. It's dope. You guys will see that. It is wonderful. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I'll catch you guys later. Game on. J Blaze out.